that we would ask you
Keep
to
going.
give your real reasoning, because you would be responsibly tied to that reasoning. So it would be more fair to ask the head behind it. Behind, because I mean, you can stand up there and talk all you want, but it's, we can't expect a straight answer, because it's your job right now to be doing this.
Okay, my job is to give you a straight answer. My job is to share the truth with you, and it is to give reasons for the claims that I'm making. That's exactly what I have done. I've been asked questions, I've been given answers. The fact that someone doesn't like my answer doesn't mean I haven't answered the question.
I feel like you're dancing around the question.
Okay, I'm not dancing around the question, and if I am, then please give me evidence for how a particular answer I've given involves dancing around it. If you could do in the microphone so everyone can hear, please. Thank you.
I think it's on YouTube too.
Here's my evidence as how you've been dancing. This guy just asked, we should ask Collegians for Life instead of the ones funding it, instead of asking you, because it's
and
your
I
job.
explained my answer you didn't like. My answer was to say, no, you should be asking me as well because of my experience, like you asked your prof who has more knowledge. That's my answer. You don't like my answer.
No, the thing is, you're dancing around that. See, instead of, it's like, it seems like, what's a good analogy? It's like when governments employ soldiers to go to war to do the government's agenda instead of, the government's getting together themselves. Because, we should be, it's just, God, what am I thinking? It's like, see, he asked, we should be asking Collegians for Life instead of the GAP, since the Collegians for Life are the ones that funded the GAP.
And what did I say?
You said you should ask everyone because everyone has something to offer and it affects everyone, and that, yeah, that's...
And is that not an answer? You said I'm dancing around the answer.
Fine,
did I
fine.
answer it?
Yeah, everyone has an opinion, but for the sake of the purpose of this, like right now, it would be more clear, and for the sake of debate, maybe it should be Collegians for Life people debating instead of, because they're the ones who got it out.
And am I opposed to Collegians for Life debating? Did I say that?
No. And I never.
Get in the hole, stop digging.
I'm not saying this to put you on the spot.
I'm kind of tired of
understand.
dancing through. I don't know. We're missing the point. We get bogged down with all the little details and all the cute little arguments on both sides. All these cute little arguments that don't make meaning. They don't make sense. They're missing the point.
Okay, what is the point? Let's get to the point then. Let's talk about it.
The point is, should abortion be allowed or should it not? That's the point. That's the bottom line.
And you're right. Should it be allowed? Should it not? And what do we look to determine whether it should be allowed or should not? How do you think it should be allowed? Maybe I'll ask you that.
Do I think it should be allowed?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, go ahead. Do you think it should be allowed?
Personally?
Yes.
Personally, no, I do not.
Okay, can I ask you why?
I do not. It's. First of all, it's a bad solution to. It's a bad solution to a problem.
Okay.
There are better ways to go about it, and people say like, oh, what about in the cases of rape and incest? Well, I think it should be better to, instead of aborting the kid, to have the justice system go after the rape perpetrator.
Okay, yeah.
And inflict the justice to that instead of the kid. I mean, yeah.
I agree with you, yeah.
Obviously,
right.
It's not desirable to, have it's not desirable that someone was, you know, attacked and has a kid growing inside them. Of course not. But it's like you have to look at what's the best solution to what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't want to say problem maybe. What's the best solution? What's the best outcome? You know?
Right.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just I'm tired of all this hot air.
Well, I mean, I have common ground with you. I don't think this is the best solution to whatever we call it, be it a problem, an obstacle, a challenge. You're right. I think if it's a kid here, should abortion be allowed? That's the question. You're right. That's the question. Should abortion be allowed? And to answer that question, is it a kid here? And if it's a kid here, then can we kill a kid to deal with whatever obstacles come our way? You're right. That's the heart of the issue. So we're going to take another question here. Go ahead.
This should be a fairly quick question. My question is, does Genocide Awareness Project have a specific goal of phasing out or straight up legalizing abortion? There's a lot of rhetoric as to whether or not it should be allowed. Strictly speaking, the Supreme Court has said yes, which means that legislation is not an adequate tool to eliminate the condition of abortion. President Obama, who I support in this, says that while abortion is a social ill, it is not in fact a problem, it is a symptom. We take that as a given. Does the Genocide Awareness Project have a specific series of events that they would like to see benchmarks for the success of eliminating the issue of abortion and curing the illness that abortion is a symptom of?
Okay, well, with regards to your last remarks there about President Obama, who you support, if everyone could take a look at the insanity of choice image at the end of our exhibit, the 24-week live preemie here next to the 24-week aborted baby. President Obama supports late-term abortion. President Obama would not support the Born Alive Infant Protection Act, which said if a baby is born alive as a result of abortion, which has been the case in a few circumstances, that baby not be protected. So if you want to support President Obama, let's look at what President Obama, and he can use, oh, he's good at speaking. Oh, he's good. He is very good at articulating what he wants to say to win everyone in awe at what he says. But let us not be confused that he likes to use rhetoric about reducing the need for abortion. But President Obama supports abortion and said at Planned Parenthood before he was elected that he would ensure that he instituted FOCA, the Freedom of Choice Act, which would have ensured unfettered access to abortion more than is already accessible here in America. So let's be clear, we know what we're talking about when we make reference to President Obama's support of abortion. In terms of what we're doing, yes, legislatively we're not going to probably see a change unless there's a change in public opinion. That's why we're not a political organization, we're an educational organization. And we aim to eliminate abortion through making it unthinkable by educating people, as we see in this poster on my left, about who the unborn child is, as we see right here about what abortion does to the unborn child, and through other centers that are set up, not our own, but other groups that work in synergy with us to help women through the pregnancy care centers, agencies that not just give a woman a fish, but help teach her to fish. You know, so centers that teach her parenting skills, provide her the resources she needs, help her go through school so she can get a good job and take care of her child. Those centers absolutely exist, should be supported, and I would say work in synergy with what we do. We educate so that people will go to those centers rather than the abortion clinics. Next question.